says, suck it up, son.
What you're doing. Keep at it.
As you do.
Chris Edwards marching on here.
Ahmed has just been bulldozed now, pushed around the ring. I mean, if Edwards was a puncher, I think we'd have seen him on the floor a couple of times, but tremendous spirit he's showing.
Virtually exhausted at points in the 5th round, Usman Ahmed. He's given it everything he knows. Tactically, it's been odd, but Edwards doesn't always allow you to fight the way you want to. And he's crowding him and closing him. And they're saying in the corner, punches in bunches, just keep applying the pressure.
That's all it is, just keep forcing him into making mistakes when he's losing his way, when he's under severe pressure, because he's never had to cope with anything like this before.
Edwards, the former British super flyweight champion, now reigning at flyweight. And Stoke's first British boss for some 85 years. It's a terrific story in the Potteries.
Hands out, look it out. Go home. Don't put his head.
Bit wild there from Edwards. Back comes Ahmed. What heart he's showing, Jim, and determination. It's terrific, this.
Yeah, I've been impressed by that right from the off here. Right from the word go, he was showing when he has to stand his ground and trade, he's prepared to try and do that. Edwards not really putting him under the same kind of pressure in this round. Still bullying him, still pushing him around.
Looking to use those feet, Ahmed, but how much strength is left in the legs? Some of those body shots earlier. That left hook, a dangerous weapon for Edwards, who's just hitting and holding a bit.
Yeah, well, Ahmed, I think, was holding his left arm, so he was just thumping away with the right there. Ahmed really becoming ragged now under the pressure, just doesn't quite know how to cope with it.
He's attempting to box on the move, but he's not getting anything set.
I mean, no great accuracy from Edwards in this round, but he's producing the work.
Trying so hard, Ahmed. Attempting to live up to that flashy ring entrance. But the rugged, honest efforts of Chris Edwards are paying dividends late in his career.
Again, that spirit that's kept him in this showing itself again. Whatever happens here, Ahmed can go home proud tonight. He's giving this everything.
Right got through from Edwards. So tough for Ahmed.
Sure. That's bedded. Right. Back switched on.
Well, so you've got to keep it. Yeah?
Don't let him bully you back into ropes.
Don't let him bully you.
He's only won 5 fights, and here he is in a British and Commonwealth title challenge. It's a huge task and ask. The first time he'll have to go past 6 rounds as well, but he's still just about in it.
Yeah, well, I wondered would the shock of it cause him to crumble, but it hasn't. He's responded well. I mean, this is like nothing he's ever been involved in before, but you can see the stats beginning to lean against him.
Has thrown more, Ahmed, but the quality, the punch picking really from Edwards. Body shots, the left hooks. And he must be feeling the heat. It's warm in here.
Round 7.
Crowd are enjoying it. Chris Edwards fights, always entertaining. Not textbook, but getting the first challenge done.
You can see it's... I thought that Ahmed got off to a good start, but it's turned against him. Doing very well, but the initiative always seems to be with Edwards, as it is at the moment.
Big shots now from Chris Edwards, who may feel that he puts his foot on the gas. He knows how fit he is. I mean, that's what he's all about, Chris Edwards.
Yeah, but he's done the distance. I think it's 3 times He's done the 12 rounds, so he knows he can do it. I mean, Ahmed is just hoping, he's giving it everything. He's not even thinking about pacing because he's not allowed to. He's just having to react to the pace that Edwards is setting. Oh, a good right hand from him.
He's done the 12 rounds 3 times, and recently as well. He drew with Dale Robinson in a cracker. He beat Jamie McDonald and then lost to Andy Bell. It's just that experience and knowledge and pacing yourself. And Ahmed, he's giving, well, a real example of what qualities he has. Stubbornness and will to win. But he's not winning these rounds.
Oh, good left hook from Edwards. There's the right hand. But still, Ahmed's legs are still looking strong. He just can't find any little escape routes. Pinned again.
No punches.
Showing an excellent chin tonight, Usman Ahmed. Conditioned and well prepared. Tries the uppercut. Now there's some quality and skills, but he can't deal with all this coming from Edwards. This pocket rocket from the Potteries.
And you wonder, the same punches he's been taking well in the early rounds. When tiredness sets in, you don't have the same punch resistance. Will these same punches start troubling him? Just the strength and the maturity and experience of Edwards, too much for him at the moment.
Grinding Ahmed down. And the resistance beginning to go as a wry smile from Ahmed. It's really brave, trying everything, pumping out the arms, Ahmed, but is it to no avail?
Well, Ahmed is certainly making a lot of friends tonight. More clean shots he's having to take.
He's been under fire for most of this, Usman Ahmed, and he's stood up as best he can. Torrid, it must be in the ring for him. But just when you think he's going to wilt, he puts a combination together.
Yep, he comes back with something, but another tough round for him.
Okay.
That's the bastard top of it then. Right, listen. That's bedding. Top of it then.
Plenty more action ahead. Darren Sutherland, one of the hot prospects anywhere around the scene, up against Vebke Chalai, his third fight. Gary Sykes, Anthony Crolla. Do not miss that eliminator for the British super featherweight title. Great action ahead for you on Friday fight night, and this isn't bad, Jim.
Well, it's all down to the spirit of this young man. I mean, I thought he may have been totally out of his depth, but at times you think, yes, I'm right, he is out of his depth. Then he just seems to grit his teeth and come back with something. An amazing effort from him. He's not ready for this. He's never been in a fight even approaching this kind of tempo, but at least he's still in there.
Usman Ahmed, who only had about 22 amateur fights. He was a cricketer beforehand, and a good one. A batsman and an opening bowler. I'll tell you what, he's put some heart and effort and grit into this boxing match tonight. His 8th outing, and whatever happens, I mean, I don't know if he can win. Is it possible? Surely not, but he will, Jim, go home with friends tonight.
Well, these are tactics that we expected earlier. He's on the move, his legs are looking springy, he's getting punches off.
There's the left hand working again from Edwards, just to stop him in his tracks.
See, Ahmed knows the tactics that are required, but he's just been bulldozed again, bullied all over the ring, not been allowed. I think he's punching on the break there, going to lose a point.
Point off for Chris Edwards. Well, he shrugs his shoulders.
Yeah, but he's pulling at his ear as if to say, listen to my instructions. I think he punched after the call to break.
Nothing malicious in that, I don't think, from Edwards. Just gets on with it. Ahmed still stands. Crowd are getting behind Chris Edwards, their champion, again. Still light on his feet. Looks to have plenty left. He's worked so hard as ever, Chris Edwards.
again, the signs are there's too much in the tank for Ahmed. Some good work produced in the first part of the round, but it's who finishes every round stronger. And I think that tells its own message.
Most people I talked to before this couldn't see Ahmed lasting more than 4 or 5 rounds. What a credit to him. A brave challenge. Still he flings those long arms out. And Edwards again tries to pin him down.
They are just beginning to sag again as we get towards the end of the round.
Yeah, not much coming back here from Ahmed. Right hand from Edwards. Terrific will from Ahmed, but Chris Edwards now going for broke, you feel. 30 seconds left in the 8th round. Can he survive this session, Ahmed? Oh, right hand, that might be it. No, Phil Edwards doesn't go in. But he's close now, Chris Edwards. He's very close.
See, the same punches that he was taking earlier on, they're beginning to show up in his legs now, and that's just down to the tiredness. The supreme effort he's put in here. But you wonder, will a minute be long enough to get the strength back into those legs?
Bad round for Ahmed, who was maybe a couple of punches away from being stopped.